my name is Philo Beck, and you are Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. And you know when you're a parent, you're raising your child, and you tell your kid, you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. All you gotta do is believe in yourself, and you can do anything you want. And while I do kind of believe that, it's not really true. I mean, listen, look, I'm a big fat old guy. I think if I really wanted to, I could train myself to become a professional ballerina, but it's going to take many years and insane amount of dedication. So I don't think anybody could do whatever you want. So, but it's really important. It's really important as a parent. It's my little parenting advice to you, not to instill limitations, upon your children. Unfortunately, you can go too much in the other direction, and children can think they can do absolutely anything without having any ability to it whatsoever. Those children we're talking about are, of course, those wonderful scats at Screenrant. They come up with another ridiculous article talking about the invasion of the Ood, the Ood invasion of the planet Earth, which never happened. But yeah, I love that they don't let their complete ignorance and lack of understanding of Doctor Who prohibit them from writing articles, mostly because it gives us something to take the piss out of. And I have to say, taking the piss out of things, one of my favourite things. I recommend it highly. Fine, before we get there, can I ask you guys, can you hit the like button? Freaking awesome. Thank you very much. Hit that like button. Hit the share button. Share me around, baby. Share me like I'm a cheap $10 hooker. Share me around. But mostly subscribe. I'm about 10 subscribers away from 2,900. That'll be freaking awesome. That'll be, as I'm apt to say, fantabby, double dozy. But if you want to see me get excited, this is me being calm. You want to see me get... Actually, this is the side. I've been doing lots of other shows, lots of other channels, because I'm promoting my Indiegogo, which I'm about to introduce, right? But they said, Rabbi, you've got so much energy. I feel I'm calm, cool, collected. This is me, like, yes, relaxed. But you want to see me get excited, go and check out my Indiegogo, my fantabulous Indiegogo, the Rabbi from Another Planet's Comics Bonanza. Now, they say I'm trying to monetize the channel, and I'm not sure if you noticed, we've had a bit of a pandemic for over a year. The economy not done so well, and I could use making a bob or two right now. I could certainly use making a bob or two. So how I want to monetize the channel, it's not memberships. I want to offer you something tangible that you can hold, and hopefully you appreciate. So I got these two freaking awesome graphic novels, and they're real, like, meaty ones as well. 100 pages, actually 105 pages now. There's 220 pages of biblical, and again, you go check out the campaign. You'll see everything you need to know about it. But wait, there's more. I love saying that. I love that I get to say that legitimately. Wait, there's more. If you get both graphic novels, when we hit $8,000, everyone's getting this A2. But we're gonna hit $8,000. Relax. Everyone's getting this A2 poster, which was done by mistake, right? And I said if we get one more backer, the night I revealed that, I'll commission another poster. Congratulations, because we got this one as well. A bit of Capaldi action. Again, Doctor Who Comics is basically over. If you see my stream the other day, there's no more Doctor Who Comics. No one's planning on publishing anything. You wanted Doctor Who, you want that film. Oh, great, Doctor Who Comics, this is where you come. So, like, this did very well. And then I was on another stream. I said, if we get one more backer, I'm going to commission another one. But wait, there's more. I love doing it. So that happened last night. We're going to get a Pertwee one. That's exciting. And then after Pertwee, I think it'll be a Matt Smith. So you get these two posters. You get 4 the male gaze cards. 5 cards, I should say. Representing my adolescent titillations. And boy, do we have an unlimited well to choose from. So we got a James Bondy one, keeping the British end up. We got a Space 99 one, party like it's 1999, baby. We got a Judge Dredd one, don't even think it's Citizen. Oh, Judge Anderson, you know I'm thinking it. I'm a bad boy. This one, perhaps the greatest piece of artwork ever. People talk about the Mona Lisa, her enigmatic smile. You can keep it. I'll stick with this one. No hanky panky in the TARDIS. And now the fifth Chaser card card is added. I'm sensing strong emotions, Captain. I'm sensing strong emotion, Captain. When we hit 10 grand, and we're gonna hit 10 grand. When we hit 10 grand, we're gonna add another 5 in. So there you go. I am here, working hard for you as always. But you know who doesn't work hard? You know who doesn't work hard and does any research whatsoever? You guessed it. Those scamps at Screenrant. Can't resist a Doctor Who article. Can't resist putting Jodie Whittaker on a thumbnail. They just can't hold back, and it doesn't matter how inappropriate or stupid it is. They love to do it. They do. They absolutely adore doing it. They're strange people. Fine. Doctor Who secretly revealed the Ood invaded the Earth. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Ding-a-ling. I want to find out where the Ood are fine, let's just go forward and read this. Firstly, the Ood didn't exist in contemporary Earth. I think they were part later Earth civilization. Matt Smith's first Doctor Who story, the 11th Hour, and I say you can't get better than a first episode of a TV show or of a Doctor than the 11th Hour. I think that's let's go through them. It was you're going to count An Earthly Child? Yes, better than An Earthly Child. Better than Power of the Daleks, although I like Power of the Daleks. Better than Spearhead in Space, better than Robot, better than Castra Valva, way better than The Twin Dilemma, better than Time and the Rani. Enemy, is it better? Yeah, it's definitely better than the McGann movie, but I like the McGann movie a lot. It's better than Rose, as an episode of it, better than Rose, better than Christmas Invasion, and I think better than Deep Breath. Deep Breath would have been good if they had made it a regular length and didn't put an extra 20 minutes of Madame Vastra drawing Jenny or whatever. All those jokes, it would have been much better. But yeah, this is the best opening episode. Scientists have analyzed this, and it is indeed correct. This is the greatest opening episode for any Doctor. Secretly revealed the Ood have invaded the Earth in a never-seen story. No, they didn't! Oh, these kids are just more. Thomas Bacon. Oh yeah, he's the one who loves plowing these ones out. Don't contact him. Don't contact him and call him a doofus. That would be bad. Don't contact any of the people. They will take any. I don't know this guy, but apparently they're going to take anything you do as a sign of they're under massive attack and they need to cancel you. Doctor Who secretly revealed the Ood attempted to invade the Earth, but were repelled by an unknown incarnation of the Doctor. No, okay, look, maybe, but I don't think so. Since its relaunch in 2005, Doctor Who has introduced countless new alien species. Well, a lot. Countless? Listen, you might need to take off your socks and go down to your toes to count them, but countless? The Ood introduced in the episodes The Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit. Now, that episode was supposed to be about a Slitheen colony, and it was like the Slitheen Satan. But the costumes had rotted too much, apparently, and they wanted to do something cheap. They said, oh yeah, we could just do an Ood headpiece, that really works. But they ended up being very important. But much more expensive. By the way, if you ever see one of the props, the Ood mask props, they fall apart really, really quickly. If they sold the guy who was it, Neil Goulton, the guy who sculpted it, sold replicas, but they did it in a different plastic that would be able to sit on your shelf and not fall apart. Which is basically what happened to the Slitheen props, I think. Were originally portrayed as a slave race, although in the end, David Tennant's Ninth Doctor. Okay, if you're not watching, look at David Tennant's Ninth Doctor, right? David Tennant's No. If anything, it was the 11th Doctor, not the 10th, because if you put the War Doctor in, oh, God, the Ninth Doctor was Eccleston. Again, if you want to say he was the 10th because the War Doctor, fine. Okay, so he's either 10th or 11th. Or 12th if you count the how he regenerates out of hand. Imprison them from their enslavement? That sentence doesn't make... Okay, everything in that sentence is wrong. Okay? Everything is wrong. Congratulations. You're in the first paragraph and you're batting perfect zero. Perfect zero. This is why I love doing Screenrant articles. They're wonderful. The Ood are fascinating and a unique race possessed of not one brain but two. The second, listen, when they kind of like brought them back more in the next year, not the Martha season, it was the Donna season, right? It was like it didn't really work, right? The big brain, but whatever, fine. One brain but two. The second hindbrain actually held in their hands, connected by a sort of umbilical cord to their faces. Basically, look, they were just trying to work out. They designed them, and they look pretty darn cool, right? They designed them, look pretty darn cool with the thing coming out of their mouth, and now they're trying to codify it. And now they're trying to codify that to make sense. The reason they look the way they do is because they look cool. Okay, that's why. And everything else was kind of like retcon shoehorned in. The brain structure, unfortunately, makes them particularly vulnerable to psychic reprogramming, which is how humans transformed into slave race in the 39th century. Exactly. So were they around, in the prior to the 11th hour, which was set in the 20th century? Telepathic beings, like the beast, could easily take control of the Ood's hive mind, turning them into mere puppets to serve at their will. Again, if I could turn you into mere puppets to serve at my will, I would get you to back my Indiegogo. I really would. That's exactly what I would do. And intriguingly, one episode of Doctor Who, Matt Smith's introduction story, The 11th Hour, hinted that the alien force attempted to use them to invade. Oh my God! This guy has just written a whole bit of fan fiction in his head in between words. Hinted that some alien force attempted to use them to invade Earth at some point in the 20th or 21st century. Or maybe it was just a bit of stock footage they had when they showed all the aliens, right? I mean, the most impressive bit was that when you saw the Sea Devil, and I love the way that it worked equally with all the modern. It was just there was all the monsters. They're showing how kick-ass Doctor Who was, and how he's taken on the Ood. Morons. Morons. The 11th hour ends with the Doctor calling it the alien race known as the Atraxi back to give them a scolding. He asked the Atraxi a series of questions, inviting them to plug into Earth's information system in order to answer them. The question culminated in the Doctor asking if the planet was protected. Freaking awesome scene, right? Absolutely awesome scene in every way. I love how you saw this medley of monsters, and then you saw different doctors, and then Matt Smith steps out through the hologram as the new Doctor. It was freaking wonderful. Stop overthinking it, weirdos. His final question calls the Atraxi to access secure servers from world governments and organizations such as UNIT, and transmit the images through of various aliens that have attempted to invade Earth. They picked the stock footage that looked cool. And how do you know these are invading Earth? Maybe the Doctor brought some Ood with him to help them with something. Who knows? Your fan fiction, while you enjoy it, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, is not canon. Okay, is not canon. Much more canon is my piece of fan fiction, Perry and the Time Rotor of Love. Terry. No, you don't want that one. Perry and the Time Rotor of Love. So you're not the first lot to come here, he tells them, with images of Cybermen, Daleks, Sea Devils, and Sycorax are displayed before him. Again, none of these could have been the episodes that we saw them from. And what you've got to ask is, what happened to them? It's easy to miss, but one of the images played with. This is really, really looking for clicks. This is just like, oh my God, really looking for clicks. No, these are alien beings. We don't know. Again, these may have been the Doctors. Help them in this story. Is the Ood blink? Literally, they say it's a blink and miss it. Of course, in reality, this is probably just a minor mistake. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. The mistake is you. You're the mistake, the mistake was that, what's his name again? Thomas Bacon, that your mummy, Mrs. Bacon, spotted a twinkle in Mr. Bacon's eye one night. And instead of rolling over and farting and go to sleep, she acquiesced to his lustful desires, and thus an idiot was born. Right? That's where babies come from. That just help me out. That's where the babies come from. Of course, in reality, there's probably just a minor mistake. It's not a minor mistake. The production team went for cool images of iconic aliens from a history of Doctor Who, and they grabbed a tremendous one of the Ood looking threatening. But it nonetheless means there must have been an Ood invasion. No, I've just demonstrated how there doesn't have to be. Ood invasion. It could have been files the Doctor has shown them. It could be a million things. Sometime in the 21st century. I don't even know if the Ood existed then. One that presumably linked the Doctor given. One that presumably linked to the Doctor, given he was the one who repelled all the previous glimpse by the Atraxi. What's more, it's reasonable to assume that this happened during Tennant's incarnation, because the first encounter with the Matt Smith's Doctor didn't react to their image. Could have happened during Tom Baker's time, couldn't it? No, okay, fine, whatever. Nothing matters, because this is a moron. The interesting question then is just why the Ood invaded. They didn't. They are a peaceful race. Listen, you can write a great story around this, I think, but you can't. And I don't think Chris Chibnall can either. So it's likely they serve the pawns of a greater full, some psychic presence akin to the beast or the great intelligence. Listen, I like the way what's the one? The snowmen ended up being a prequel to the Abominable Snowman, when you saw the underground, the great intelligence saw the underground map, and he was like, oh, I think I can use that in the future. Hopefully, sooner or later, Doctor will provide the answer. Probably not in the TV itself, but in some spin-off, perhaps by Big Finish. Maybe Big Finish are doing a new unit range, and I think I'm out. Listen, I'm halfway through listening to Big Finish's Stranded 2, and I'm really sad, but I'm out of the. This is my exit point of the Paul McGann saga, which I followed right from the beginning. When I finish listening to it, I'll do my full review. Unless something stellar happens in the last two episodes, I think this is the end. I think this is the end. But you know what's not the end? My Indiegogo. Go check out my Indiegogo. Freaking awesome. If it's not for you, if you can share it, that'd be absolutely fan-dabby double dozy. Councillor Troy senses you want to do it. Is that right, Councillor Troy? Yes, I think you want to do it. And Capaldi urges you to do it too. And so does Tom Baker. My name's Sheila Becken, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.
Yeah!